My name is Jolly, and you're the tastiest little lemon drops of all times. Got a lot of updates for you. At Jollyriffic.com, that's my blog, that's my home, that's my place of dwelling. On there, there's a job listing at the top now, and you can actually submit an application to become a modder underneath of the Jollyriffic mod site. If you've already got a mod, if you've got a mod idea, and you want to get that through to the site and sell there, you can do so. Just read over the conditions and then fill out the form. Now, something that no other vendor is doing, basically because they're not modders. Here at Jollyriffic Mods and Jollyriffic, it's a vendor site from a modder standpoint, and all we really want is mods there. And I don't really think you can appreciate modders in the gravity that you need to unless you actually do it yourself. Where they buy mods, we build mods. So, the modders underneath of the umbrella of Jollyriffic Mods. Now what we're going to do is, parts cost quite a good deal of money. And you can't be going on to Mad Vapes if you're building in a nice quantity, just because the parts are at a marked up price. So modders underneath of the Jollyriffic umbrella, what we're going to do is we're going to collaborate together. We're going to decide what parts we need that we can only source from China, or are cheaper at China, locations or whatever. We're all going to order together, split EMS. They're going to come here to headquarters. I'll disperse them out to who they got to go to, and then you're going to save a ton of cash, so your overhead isn't, so high. And since no one else is doing it, I figured, why not do that? That's something I've been wanting to do for quite a long time, is bulk buying with groups of people to help everyone out. So we got that. Then now let's talk about the modders underneath the Jollyrifficmods.com. So far what we have right now is myself. I just hired on my brother. He's going to start building up the D cups. They're not going to be so much custom anymore. What's going to happen is, the blue LED ones will have their own section. The green, the red, the yellow, violet, pink, or whatever. The colors that you want will be on the site as listed if they're available. If they're available, you can purchase them. If not, then you'll have to wait. So that's done. My brother's also probably going to start on the double D cups after he gets some of these ones done here. And then, because I'm actually going to be moving on to a new project. So he only lives down the road, so he has the same attention to detail as I do, so I can get them. I'll have them here actually. I'll check them, just make sure they look, just like I would do, which I have no doubt they will. We got BC. He's the one who makes the DP Dominator. This is the DP, and the regular Dominator is the one with the 1 Addy on it. I personally like the 2 because then, if I want to use 1 Addy, I can. If I want to use 2, I can. Just a quick heads up, if you use 2 Addies, please cut your neck in half or else you're going to vape yourself retarded. 18650, dual 18350 IMRs, or you could do the LiPo 4s dualed up for 6 volts. You could do the Jason's battery from ENS, which is 5 volts. So we got that one. What I'm really happiest probably about is the fact that Mario's on board. You may know Mario as the guy who created the EQ, previously named, the Eclipse, which you're not allowed to use that name anymore. He's actually on the site now, and his first mod that he's going to be throwing on the site, just as a quick thing to build, is this checks your voltage, your current, while under load, as well as your ohm of your atomizer. All you do is you hook up your I'm losing track of thought. You hook up your multimeter to this, and you can test all those features out. More details will be out about this on the site over at the shop, as well as on the blog as soon as we get our first batch of these bad boys in. I'm pretty happy about that. Now, not only will you be able to use this, let's say you put this on the Silver Bullet. Currently right now I'm using an adapter. Let's say you don't have an adapter, you end up buying this. You could actually use this with your drip shield. All you do is you just slide the drip shield over top of this area here, right above the wires. So I mean, this is a multi-functional device. Probably gonna be on the site for about $7.50 a pop. BC's mod is going to be $75 for the DP version, and for just the Dominator version, it's going to be $65. So expect those on the site soon as well. Currently, right now, there's no mods on the site that actually have a quantity of inventory. We're revamping everything. There's, like I said, no more pre-orders. Just so you guys, as soon as you order, we can ship it out, and you're gonna have your mod in your hands in no time flat. And for the foreseeable future, I don't think we're gonna be doing any pre-orders. I don't like whenever people have to wait and trying to figure out what the ETA would be for whenever they're gonna get their things. The last little thing that I want to go ahead and throw at you guys is that Vape Wiki still needs quite a lot of content. VapeWiki.com. Go check it out. Sign up. There is a button for login with Facebook, but the Facebook is to attach after you've already signed up for an account on the site. So if you click on that and don't already have an account, it's not going to link up. So go ahead, check that out. Now, I put up something about the silver bullet on there. I just copy and pasted some information. It's not very well thought out. I just wanted to see how it worked. So if you want to, you can edit my post about this. If you see information that's not quite up to snuff with other posts, you can go ahead and update those. If you want to add new content, because there's a ton of content that needs to be added there, go ahead and add it up. You can start it, and then if it needs finished up or something, you can come back to it a little bit later after you've saved it and re-update it, or somebody else can help update it later on as well. So get on that. Get on that, because there's a lot of information out there, but a lot of it isn't factoid information. It's a lot of hearsay, and most of that comes from forums. I don't blame them, because not everyone has all the information they need, and by the time you get 50 pages in, you finally understand everything there is about it, but you got to get through all those 50 pages. And as we're with Vape Wiki, you could have read all 50 pages, or you didn't get to 50 pages yet, you add some information, then re-edit it, and then instead of having to try and read through all those 50 pages, people can just look at one clear, concise information page about whatever it is that you're adding to it. So check that out. Juices are ready to be sold on Jollyrifficmods.com. The project that I referred to as I'm moving on to the next big thing is not so much the Wink. This is still in beta right now. As you can see, it's got a fuel gauge here to tell you how much battery life you still have left, which I went with this instead of a 3-color LED because I personally, and a lot of people that I know, are actually colorblind, and I could never tell when the tech mod was charged, when it wasn't charged. I just plugged it in and hoped that by the time I had to roll out the door that it was charged. And a lot of times it would die on me. You may be saying, what's a 4-day charge? Well, I don't always charge my stuff. So with this, at least you have a clear, concise information that, hey, that's how much battery life I currently have. Now, it doesn't have a native connection for the drip shield. I'm going to be supporting that as much as I can through my site. And this is skinnable. This is the Wink. This is what I named the Tech Mod Killer. It's got more MAW. It's much stronger. You can literally, with these rubber skins, you can go ahead and kind of bounce it off the desk or whatever you want. Also, the casing comes in black. So yeah, this isn't really what I'm studying up for. I've got some books on more production line building, and the next mod other than this that's coming out by me is going to be something, probably a joint effort between me and Mario, because we had the same idea and we were just talking about it the other day. We're not going to release any information until it's basically ready to go. But yeah, you guys are going to be blown away. But I'd like to thank you for your time. You know what? You guys have a very fantastic vape year, month, week, day, hour.